Zola angwela o veteronugu, ako itabua. Ako do talitay na barongo na Bula FM, nambando na seri.
Bula, ang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambando na seri.
Ni Bula binaka, nandraking ko sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nalang ko sa mundo active ng Bula FM nambando na seri nusuri.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang ko Jerry, yang melambasa. Do barongo nga ng Bula FM, nambando.
Bula FM, nambando na seri.
In the news tonight, NFA to investigate Turak fire. Fijians enjoy Diwali celebrations with loved ones. And fish vendors happy with sales.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
Firefighters were able to rescue an elderly woman from her home at Spring Street in Turak, Suva last night after it was completely destroyed by fire. The National Fire Authority says at 9 p.m. it was alerted of the incident and responded immediately. Upon arrival at the scene, the fire team saw wooden and corrugated iron home engulfed in flames, with the roof already collapsing. Koroi Tandolalo reports.
The house was occupied by an elderly couple and their son. NFA says the woman was trapped in the house when the fire broke out and access to locate her was difficult due to the blaze and the collapsed corrugated roofing irons. The fire then spread to the adjacent three-story building's roof, causing tenants to evacuate. When FBC News arrived at the scene, firefighters were trying to control the blaze from spreading further into the building. Police was also present at the scene, trying to control crowds of people. Speaking to FBC News last night, Suva Retailer Association President Vinay Kumar says it's unfortunate to witness such an event.
That building that's been ravaging right now is Mr. Singh's, J.K. Singh's building. He was well known to run one of the best video libraries in Fiji from the 80s, right till I think 10, 15 years ago. But NFA right now has stepped up his game. Let's hope they keep doing their job, job better. And hopefully we don't have any more fires.
Kumar says it's a sad day for the family. He adds to watch years of hard work go down in flames is heartbreaking.
It's a concern. We have to be realistic about this, because the issue is, if a business is burned down, you know how long it takes to rebuild here. So it poses a major risk to us, This is a very sad day for this family.
Relieved neighbors and bystanders applauded the firefighters as they carried the woman from the burnt house to the NFA ambulance and rushed her to the CWM hospital. 4 fire trucks from Suva and Valilevu Fire Station were at the scene with 20 firefighters to fight the fire and control its fast spread. NFA says it will be conducting an investigation to determine the cause of the fire. Koroi Tandolalo, FBC News.
A 4-month-old baby died after she was caught in the middle of a dispute between her parents yesterday afternoon. Police say the alleged incident occurred in Nambua. The victim's father had allegedly returned home heavily intoxicated and was refused entry into their home by his wife. The 26-year-old suspect allegedly got hold of a concrete block, threw it towards his wife, which unfortunately hit their 4-month-old daughter. The victim was rushed to the CWM hospital but was pronounced dead. Investigation continues. Thousands of Fijians celebrated Diwali last night with their loved ones by engaging in sweets, traditional Indian foods, lighting firecrackers and opening doors to their neighbours, work colleagues and friends. This was the scene at Munikoso in Nasinu yesterday as Fijians of different ethnicities visited their Hindu friends on the special night, while some parents used the opportunity to educate their children about the religious event. Koroi Tandolalo with the story.
The Nasinu area was filled with the sound of firecrackers, Diwali lights and the aroma of food. For the small community in Monikoso, it's an inclusive celebration.
For me and my small family here, Diwali is an opportunity for us to have a family reunion with the rest of our family around the country. It's a chance for us to stay connected and share a little love.
The wet weather did not hinder children's spirit as they eagerly went from house to house.
I love Diwali because I get to play with fireworks and also go out trick-or-treating with my friend for sweets.
For Alasio Wanganibao, a parent of 3, Diwali is also about educating his young ones about the festival and what it signifies.
We are just walking around trying to show my kids about the different lights and share some of the Diwali knowledge with my kids, knowledge that I got from my Hindu friends.
Diwali in Fiji has become one of the most celebrated festivals of all time. Many know it as a time of giving, sharing and togetherness. Koroi Tandolalo, FBC News.
Fish sales were up for many vendors today following Diwali celebrations across Fiji last night. This as Hindu devotees continue with their religious beliefs of buying fish a day after the Festival of Lights. Many believe this is a practice that keeps evil out of their lives. Apanisa Wangarandovo reports that many Fijians flock to Bailey Bridge Market in Nambua to purchase a variety of fish. Apanisa Wangarandovo with the story.
There's always something special about buying fish a day after Diwali. For some, it's a belief from many years ago, but the story behind it is quite fascinating.
This thing come from very long time. My father's father from there, then we, it's hard to explain now why we're eating after Diwali. So we just, what our parents they do it, we're doing same thing.
With Diwali signifying new beginnings, 71-year-old Deo says consuming fish also brings about good fortunes.
Good luck and good for the health too. Just like when you take any, you want to clean your stomach, and after that, once your stomach clean, then you go for the sweet thing.
For 61-year-old Gita Ben, who was born and raised in India, having fish after Diwali renews relationships.
This is the new year in the Hindu calendar. We celebrate by cooking fish and sharing the meal with loved ones, family and friends.
Meanwhile, it was a good day to make money for these fish vendors.
As Diwali finished, we see in business our fish going every day, right? Starting from today, after the Diwali onwards. Then before this, we've seen our sales been going down. Then when Hindu eating fish, we see our sales going up.
Diwali symbolized the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. And over the years, devotees are doing just that to overcome the force of darkness. Apanisa Wangarandovo, FBC News.
It was a relaxing Diwali public holiday for many Fijians in the capital city. Fijians spent the day catching up with loved ones, went on fishing trips, studied for exams and attended church gatherings. Catherine Krishna reports.
For 49-year-old Israel Mbula, today was an opportunity for him to earn a little cash before spending the rest of the day with his wife and kids.
I'm just coming up from fishing today. Just start to sell the fish now, and yes, just try to enjoy my holiday today with selling the fish, and after that I'm gonna go home to spend time with the wife, family, and especially the kids.
The Lao native says he does not spend a lot of time with family as he's away on fishing trips, but today was no excuse.
If I finish my fish today, then tonight I'm gonna go back to the sea. I just spend 1 hour, 2 hours with the family, then back to the sea.
For 32-year-old Jenny Corey, who studies at FNU, the Diwali holiday is an opportunity to study outdoors, away from her everyday educational environment.
To me, it's a bit of sacrifice because it's kind of a last minute as well. Because tomorrow is exam, so that's why I'm just taking time out to just read some notes, just to refresh on things that I've learned so far.
Youths from the Assembly of God Church also had a get-together to raise funds for their trip to Rambi Island.
On December, we're going to Rambi, and then we need fund for our money, our transport and things. So today, our Trinity Youth, they're selling food, and if someone pays like $5 or $4 to present an item.
Meanwhile, after a long weekend, tomorrow it's back to school and work for many of these Fijians. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
Up ahead, Minister highlights potential of Fiji's livestock market.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Raki Raki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic.
The livestock industry is important to Fiji as it can increase production in the market and decrease importation of meat and dairy supplies. Handing over fencing materials to Western livestock farmers at Lenga Lenga Station, Agriculture Minister Dr. Reddy says there is huge potential in the local livestock industry. Catherine Krishna reports.
Encouraging farmers to work with his ministry to grow from their assistance, Minister Dr. Reddy says beef meat is the most expensive in China and Fiji is looking to tap into that market.
Livestock industry is one where we have got to do a lot of work. As you know, we are importing about 99% of the sheep meat we're importing in Fiji. About 60% of beef is produced within Fiji, 40% is imported. 85% of dairy products are imported in the country. So now you can see how important livestock sector is to us.
Dr. Reddy says the livestock industry does not only benefit Fiji but farmers as well.
One thing we need to do is to move farmers from the small semi-subsistence farming to medium holding and large holding farming. To move farmers from semi-subsistence where they are looking after 1 or 2 or 3 goats or sheep or cattle, we will need to provide them with fencing material. We want to go big time into livestock farming.
The minister also highlights they are looking into expanding the industry with plans already set for certain divisions.
Entire Western Division and Northern Division we want to dedicate to livestock, rice, cash crop in the Western Division, Daruka and pulses. In the Northern Division we want to look at livestock, pulses, dalo, cassava and yamona.
The assistance is a grant of $140,000 that's assisting 134 smallholder farmers around Fiji. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
A new Fiji Airways Airbus A350-900 is expected to arrive into the country next month. Domestic violence affects the productivity of the commercial and private sector. Minister for Economy Ayah Said Qayyum says women contribute a lot to these sectors. Said Qayyum says it's imperative that women and those marginalised in our society are well looked after as their contributions are important to the economy.
The bulk of the people who suffer from domestic violence in Fiji are women. Look at it purely from a commercial perspective. If the lady the night before is being bashed up at home, do you think she's going to turn up to work? Or if she does turn up to work, what will be her productive capacity? So it is a responsibility of everyone, the commercial sector and the private sector, to ensure that we're able to look after those who are the margins of society.
The Fiji Cancer Society is urging Fijians to seek medical help as soon as they see changes to their body or if they start getting sick frequently. President Makarava Wilson says the number of cancer cases currently recorded in Fiji is shocking. Wilson says individuals know their bodies well, therefore they need to see a doctor if they see any abnormal changes. Wilson says there's been many awareness programs and it defeats the purpose if people disregard the signs and symptoms of cancer.
You're more familiar with your bodies than anybody else. Feel for lumps. Abnormalities in your body doesn't mean it's a cancer right away. It can be diabetes, it could be some other NCD illness. But always go after to your doctors, your medical fraternities to get checked.
The leader of ISIS is dead and Donald Trump is crowing. The president says capturing or killing Abu al-Baghdadi has been the top priority of his administration, and his death during a special U.S. forces raid means the world is now a safer place. And BCF to meet regarding Kwajo's unsportsmanlike behaviour. Details after the break.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulaloba. और हम सब मिर्ची FM सुनता है because it's hot. Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's #1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है. हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग खाली मिर्ची FM सुनता. Gold Town Tava में मिर्ची FM दागो मामा.
Mirchi FM. It's hot.
After the 1916 win against Wales in the Rugby World Cup semi-final last night, the Springboks are confident of a third World Cup victory. South Africa has never lost in a Rugby World Cup final, and the head coach says they're only a game away from making history. The Welsh have never been to the World Cup final, and that remains as the side went down in a hurtful 19-16 loss against South Africa in the World Cup semi-final in Japan last night. Head coach Warren Gatland says losing is always disappointing, but it's a learning curve as well. The Springboks have broken the hearts of the Welsh as they sunk Wales with a 3-point victory to progress to the Rugby World Cup final. South Africa looked confident as they led 9-6 at half-time. All Blacks are still hurting after their Rugby World Cup exit in the semi-final against England. Players revealed how it will be hard to forget the defeat. England could be on the verge of dominating the world of rugby for some time with its current squad. Some former players have already revealed that the final was against the All Blacks. It was a tough day in the office for light heavyweight boxer Joseph Kwadwo as he went down in the 12th round to Savinathan Aliva in the South Pacific Boxing Promotions. Kwadwo could not handle the loss, and in frustration, he had to be escorted out of the ring by police officers. Savewanga with the story.
The Boxing Commission of Fiji will be discussing the unsportsmanlike behavior Joseph Kwadwo had after the Naliva fight.
Yeah, we will have to talk about that because we cannot allow that. It's hooliganism inside the ring. I call it a tantrum, which is a very light term. Okay. This is basically it is hooliganism. This is not what you call the type of behavior we expect in the noble sport.
The BCF chairman says they have more boxing programs coming up for fans.
They haven't been approved yet, but there's one coming in Lautoka, and there's one that is being talked about in Ba. Right? Shamim just announced that there will likely be a program, but of course they'll have to comply with what we require.
Meanwhile, new light heavyweight champion Savinathan Aliva came out firing against Kwadwo to win the vacant title.
I would like to thank Kwadwo for the fight and my fans for the support.
Naliva will now defend his light heavyweight title. The Sorkomba native could feature in his next fight at home in Ba. Savewanga, FBC Sports.
Liverpool defeated Tottenham 2-1 in round 10 of the English Premier League this morning. Jordan Henderson and Mohamed Salah scored goals for Liverpool, while Harry Kane scored the only goal for Tottenham. Meanwhile, in other matches, Newcastle drew 1-1 with Wolves, Arsenal were tied 2-2 with Crystal Palace, while Manchester United beat City 3-1. Cloudy conditions with isolated showers was experienced over Vanuatu, the eastern parts and interior of the other larger islands today. Cloudy conditions with afternoon evening showers prevailed elsewhere. Looking at the map, in the west, a few showers were experienced over Ba, Lautoka, Nandi and Singatoka. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, Raki experienced fine weather. Other areas was humid with periods of rain. And up north it was fine weather in Lambasa, Savusavu and Nambawalu. At sea, southeast winds 20 to 25 knots, gusting to 30 knots through the passages, rough seas. And for the tides, high tide is at 5:29 tomorrow morning with low tide at 10:38 a.m. Sunrise will be at 5:29. And the outlook for tomorrow, expect the wet weather to continue. And our further outlook, it's occasional rain and few thunderstorms with heavy falls expected over Vanuatu, Taveuni and nearby smaller islands, Lau and the Lomai VT group, some showers and isolated thunderstorms and heavy falls over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. And recapping the main stories for tonight, NFA to investigate Turak fire, Fijians enjoy Diwali celebration with loved ones, and fish vendors happy with sales. For these stories and others, tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. Our poll question last week we had asked, is it getting more expensive to celebrate Diwali every year? 78% said yes. And this week we're asking, should heavier jail terms be given for parental negligence? Visit the FBC website to answer. You can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, via Facebook page FBC News, our Twitter page at FBC_news. You can also hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe. Good night.
Natango merea maramani waya manatuya sawa weti kitu kutunde nandi ya ndo marata kana baronga na radio Fiji One.
Yawa asna datili yawa mara Monica. Tondo baronga vale bunar domai biti Lambasa.
Bula natango aprosa ngarse ngor kraki
do talave ona varong na radio Fijuan nanto mibit
bang na go tsani bukia ngoni na mosi ando talita kana varong na radio Fijuan nanto mibit isu
Radio Fijuan nanto